You know, Congressman Hinchey has, all told, including his military service, over 4 decades of public service. And public service has been a tradition in this country for an awfully long time. Kate and I think between the two of us have about 30 years in. But this man has over 40 years, 18 years in the Assembly, 20 years in the Congress. Your military service, how many years? 4 years? Okay. Now, not only does he have all these years in public service, what he has done with his public service is extraordinary. You know, this is not a man who went up to Albany to fill a seat. This is not a man who went to Washington to fill a seat, get reelected. You know, when you look at the commitment he has made, Maurice Hinchey, to the environment, the things that he has achieved, it is a veritable masterclass in public service. And it all starts with one thing. Maurice Hinchey tells the truth, whether people want to hear it or not. This man has made a career out of honorable public service, and think of the things that he has done for the environment. You know, it could fill a textbook. The hearings on Love Canal, the pressure on General Electric to clean up the PCBs, the pressure on the carting industry to get the corruption out and to handle solid waste in a way that increases recycling and reduces pollution. Protection of the Adirondacks from acid rain and the preservation of the Clean Air Act. You know, we could be doing this for a very long time. That's how good this man's career has been. Those of you who are mid through your career, if you get a chance to go into public service, I tell you to do it. If you're at the beginning of your career, it is the best training to be a true advocate for the environment. Learn what happens in government, and then when government doesn't do it right, it gives you that much more of an opportunity to call them out. And that's one of the other great things about Maurice Hinchey. He didn't just work on legislation. He worked on hearings, subpoenas, tax policy. He did public out. He would bring the public out and said this is not good enough. And that's why when you come down to this issue of hydrofracking, which has brought us all together, the indignation that Maurice Hinchey has brought, the righteous indignation on this issue, when people say they want to let the facts and the science prevail on this issue, this man has inspired us to make sure that the facts and science do prevail. Not facts light, not science light, but the true facts and the true science. Because as I say, as I asked Maurice Hinchey and Kate both to come up so that we can convey the award on him, and don't think you're not going to get up here, get out of here without a speech, and without coming up and giving these people something of the wisdom that you brought to this fight for decades. Come on up, please. And remember, the most important thing